Hello, my name is Marcus and welcome to 5 Simple Drinks, a series where I make you 5 simple drinks using 3 or less ingredients. And of course today, the main ingredient is gin. I only really have one gin, Aviation Gin. The only reason I have this one is because Ryan Reynolds has promoted it and I was like, I really need to try it then, and it actually tastes pretty good. And it does give the opportunity for a few different kinds of fairly simple drinks. One is of course the famous gin and tonic. So obviously, we're starting off with just some gin. I really need to add my pours, well, get some that works so I can pour a little bit, because it's very, a lot that's comes at one time. Now, I'm gonna make a gin and tonic like I was taught to make a gin and tonic when I first tasted a gin and tonic. I'm gonna use Schweppes lemon. Yes. So first of all, I don't like tonic. I figured that out since. But the first time ever I got a gin and tonic, it was gin and then Schweppes lemon, which is not tonic. You might hear by the facts that I'm not calling it tonic. So this is not a gin and tonic. This is a gin and Schweppes lemon, which I figured out since, of course. What I've also figured out is I don't like tonic. So I'm not going to make a gin and tonic. I'm gonna make a gin and lemon. Doesn't taste any worse because of that, but that's just a little funny story, you know. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. It tastes really good. I think gin is a drink that goes really well with lemon stuff. You know, Schweppes lemon. I have some more lemon stuff coming up and some of that citrusy flavors, you know. I think that's something that gin goes really well with. Now, I want to try a variation on a gin and tonic, or, gin and lemon, which I actually seen by Ryan Reynolds himself on TikTok. I don't know where it was originally posted, but he uses, what the frick is it? Well, not this. But I'm going to try and use grenadine because I haven't gotten a hold of it. What the hell is it he's doing? Cranberry juice. But I'm going to use grenadine instead because I haven't been out shopping, so I haven't gotten a hold of cranberry juice. Gonna add some grenadine here at the bottom. And then apparently he pours in the tonic, which in my case is lemon, because of course it is. Okay, pours that in to reach about there, I think. And then tops off with the gin. And stir. So here's the contrast in color. I don't like the look of this one, but it would probably look a lot better if I used actual tonic because that's see-through completely. It's got kind of a dead color, but let's see if oh, that's actually really good. That's a really good variation. That's a first for the series. I'm tasting a drink I've not tasted before, but that's a really good variation. Sweetness of the grenadine goes with the citrusy of the Schweppes lemon, and of course gin to bind it all together. That's really good actually. Yeah. So let's head on over to the next drink. Anyways, I got a fresh cut. I'm gonna head back to some 2 ingredients ones here. I'm gonna use, first off, pineapple juice. That's what I have right here. Pineapple is again one of a bit of a citrusy fruit. So therefore, of course, the pineapple juice will go well with the gin, as I said. Completely fresh. That is actually something I recommend. Is with some things I recommend juice. For example, with pineapple, I recommend juice instead of a soda, because you can get a pineapple soda. I wouldn't recommend getting a pineapple soda over pineapple juice. Yeah, goes a bit well together. The juice is a little thicker, of course, than a soda, but it's got a fresher taste, at least in my opinion. And again, the citrusy pineapple goes well with the, well, not overly citrusy, of course, but there's some there, right? Goes well with the gin. It's a good mix. Again, a simple, delicious drink. Okay. Well, actually, on the purpose of juice over soda, lemon is definitely something I would rather have in a soda than in a juice. And that's just, you know, makes sense, right? A simple, delicious pairing. It's quite good. Alright, let's head on to the fourth drink then. This is going to be another 2-ingredient one. Ginger beer. Now, ginger beer on its own, I don't enjoy overly much. I actually don't really, yeah. It's weird because I really like ginger ale. It's so good. But ginger beer, for some reason, doesn't sit as well with me. But add a little bit to a bit of some gin here. I'm gonna pour it all the way up. And you'll get a nice one, because the ginger, I don't know how I would describe ginger, because I wouldn't describe it as a citrusy taste. But maybe like a sister taste to citrus. That's the dumb thing I've ever said, I think. I wonder if you're picking that up. My cat is right now going at its stretching butt. Hey! What's there? He's just staring at me right now. Anyways, where was I? Right. Ginger beer and gin. Maybe this is actually something I can use instead of tonic. Doesn't matter. Spicy. It's almost as if gin goes in and dulls down the thing in the ginger beer. I don't like because that I don't like, and just makes a very soft taste. That's how I would describe it. Very soft, smooth, just very nice. So yeah, just a very nice pairing actually to make a very simple, delicious drink. Alright, fifth and final. I did talk a little bit about it in my vodka episode, last episode I think, but I'm gonna make it here. It's a gin half. Gonna start up with mango syrup. I like to add quite a bit of mango syrup, but you should probably add a little bit less in such a small cup or glass. And let's try and do the thing when we add in the mixer and the alcohol last. Gonna pour in. I'm just gonna use Schweppes lemon this time. It might not be my first choice in a gin house, but I'm gonna use it this time just because now it's open, might as well. And then let's top with the lovely, lovely gin. She's back. And stir it up. There we go. Just a simple gin house in a small little cup. Yeah. As I said, a lemon soda would probably not be my first choice. I would usually use just a sports soda of any kind. Sprite or whatever. because it doesn't affect the taste as much, and I think that allows for the gin and the mango syrup to be the things that you're tasting. But it's perfectly fine. It tastes really good. Adds that little bit of, you know, citrus that I like in these drinks. So that is gin and 5 simple drinks to use with gin. Let's just recap: gin and lemon soda, or you know, gin and tonic, gin, lemon soda, and grenadine. Let's call that the Ryan Reynolds gin and tonic, if you want to use it. Gin and pineapple juice, gin and ginger beer, and the gin Haas, where it's gin, lemon soda, and mango syrup. There we go. I'm gonna try and there we go. That is 5 simple drinks using gin. So this is how I'm gonna try to do it from now on, just because it's a bit of a lot of washing to have 5 glasses used. I've used 3 this time. I might have been capable of just doing 2, and that will, you know, make it a little bit easy to clean, make it a little bit easy to record multiple episodes in a row. So this is how I'm going to do the overview in the end. This also shows you the ingredients instead of just the final product. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you will join me in the next one, where the main ingredient is chocolate milk.